Hey team, I've decided we're totally mixing it up because if I am waiting around for like the perfect day to film a tutorial, we're just never gonna see each other. So I'm picking today because I have a pretty ambitious day planned out. I wanna make some boxer shorts because they seem to be the rage for spring, summer 2024, and I am on board. So I want to make some of those out of a curtain that I thrifted. And then while I'm on the machine, I don't know. I have an embroidery foot that I kind of want to play with, and I have a muslin that I'm sewing up. But we'll see. That all kind of depends how long the boxer shorts take me. And then I also, my boss gave me a Cricut, and the cord came in today to play with it. But I am waiting for some more accessories. So if they come in today, I might have to drop everything to play with the Cricut because I have been wanting one of these for so long, and she just handed me one, but it came with absolutely nothing, like not even the power cord. That being said, first and foremost, my sister is going to a wedding, and my grandmother was like getting rid of some old fabric, and she asked me if I could make her a corset. And there are a few things that I want to make corsets for this year. They are in fashion. They have been for a while, and I think they're sticking. I'm kind of into it. So long story short, I said of course because I love to practice on other people's fabric. Although I've never made something for somebody else before, so it was kind of like a double-edged sword there, but I'm really happy with how it came out. Oh my god, are you kidding? Are you kidding? I know it's kind of fall. Listen, she's not a fashionista, okay? I personally would wear these in the fall. She doesn't really care. Look, I did eyelets. Are you kidding me? I'm not gonna lie, when I was like putting these eyelets in and finishing this up, I was like, okay, I'm getting a little too good at this to be an assistant at a pillowcase company. But that being said, like I'm obviously kidding, kind of. I'm thrilled with how it came out, the sleeves, and I definitely learned some things along the way. Is it perfect? No, it's couture. It's better than perfect. I have to go to the post and mail this out and then like, you know, stop at Walgreens, Errands, those kinds of things. But that's the plan for today, guys, and I thought you could just come because I keep like literally, oh, I have to post like this perfect tutorial, and like I'm like too busy for that. So you know what? I'm thinking this is better than perfect, and we're still gonna do so many fun things together today. And I'm obviously in a good mood. Oh my god, I forgot to mention, I did Pilates this morning. I am super committed to doing Pilates every single day for at least 30 days until this wedding that we have in Florida, Memorial Day weekend. I love a deadline, okay? I'm getting shredded, Pilates style, so like toned, you know. It is gorgeous out. This walk is immaculate. The playlist is slapping. Pop Girl is rising. Loving it. Loving the vibes. Got a new lippy at Walgreens. Day could not be off to a better start. I am sprinting back to the condo because I'm running late for a meeting at work. Such a mouth breather sometimes. That meeting took so long for absolutely no reason. So let's make these shorts. Like I was saying, these boxer shorts are everywhere. They are all over my TikTok. This is what we're wearing this spring and this summer, according to the girlies. I found this fabric at the thrift for $2.50. That is like my magical number. I keep finding amazing fabric at the thrift for $2.50 here in Maryland. I gotta give it up to the Maryland thrift stores because in New York, I never see fabric at the thrift. So anyway, I thrifted this, and obviously I've already cut it and prepped it, but originally it was a Pottery Barn Kids curtain, and it is this awesome gingham, and it's so thick. Like, I know what you might be thinking. Don't you have nicely folded green gingham right behind you? And the answer is yes, I do. but it's like a lot thinner. This is like thick. I don't know. I love her. Okay, so we're working with this. So all I'm doing is tracing shorts I already have. Luckily, I do have one pair of boxer sleeve shorts that I really like. And I get that sometimes it's like, well, I'm making them because I don't have them. I get it, girl. You can use any shorts that you have, or you can look up a boxer pattern on Etsy and print it out. I do it all the time, but I just happen to have a pair of boxers already, so I'm gonna copy those. And then I used this butcher block paper that I got from the Dollar Tree, and I ironed it out so it wasn't so annoying to draw on. And the trickiest part about tracing something you already own, like shorts specifically, is isolating the individual pieces without having to take your pants apart. So basically all you need to do is try to isolate the front panel and trace that on your paper, and then you do the same with the back panel. And then you gotta make sure that you're adding seam allowances of however wide you like the seam allowance to be. And then my shorts have pockets that I'm not gonna copy because I'm just not in the mood for pockets right now, but they do have in the front a faux fly. That's what it's called. They have a faux fly, and I am going to be copying that. And basically all that I needed to do to remember to do this, so take a note, is you have to add where you're going to fold over and create your fake fly, right? You fold over like a whole inch. So make sure you're adding that extra inch to the side. Otherwise, one side of the short, like one thigh, is going to be way smaller than the other thigh. So once you've copied your shorts and you have your pieces cut out, I recommend doing a overcast stitch or a zigzag stitch at the ends just to make sure that you avoid fraying. So these are all nice and overlocked, and I just have to assemble them today. I have the iron on and I have my pieces. So we are going to sew the front piece to the front piece and the back piece to the back piece first. Okay, so we top stitched the look of the like J of the fly, and now come here. So this is the two front panels, right? So this is the one that I top stitched, and it's hard to see there, but you can see I drew here. So these are the nice sides of both legs of the shorts. What we want to do is sew nice sides together, so flip. But here, I'm gonna stick out this little tail that I left, and that's what I'm sewing the other short onto, like this. And then when I sew along this line, stopping here, and we open it up, okay, we're gonna top stitch this again, but it will look like this, and we have the fake little J there. Just make sure you don't sew this part together, because otherwise you won't be able to split your legs. And he won't stop calling when they act this way. I know I got oh my god, we are finally on the up and up. I finally got a new tripod. I've been using the one that's like can only be mounted to the desk. It's been driving me crazy. So I have the fronts aligned with the fronts. Again, we're going down the crotch, but not all the way down that end of it. And then the back attached to the back, same exact thing, but don't connect this part. Let's go. So we sewed these together, and when we do this, my middle piece is wanting to flop open naturally. So I'm just gonna go and first of all iron it closed, and then I'm gonna top stitch again just over that fake fly line, just because. So both of the short pieces should now end in a crotch piece that looks like this. So we are going to line up the crotches and sew together.
One touch and I'm brand new for you. And now he's thinking about me every night.
Oh my god, it is getting so hot in here. I'm gonna like have to turn the AC on. So they look massive, but the waistband is coming, don't worry. This is what it should look like. Okay, we're connected by a crotch. All right, so now we're gonna do right sides together one last time and sew up the sides of the shorts so that they connect and they turn into shorts. And then we just have to measure our waistband and install the waistband and then put them on and make sure they fit and cuff the edges and do all those things. All right, here they are in all their glory, and as you can tell, they're a little big, but that's because they have no waistband. And this is the wait, I'm like actually so excited about these. Wow. I'm gonna wear these. Okay, I'm getting really excited. Focus. Waistband. So I got a really wide, I think this is like 1.5 inch waistband because I like the way it looks on my waist. So to measure it, I'm literally just gonna take it and make sure I'm stretching it and just feeling exactly how I would want it to sit. And I always recommend going a little bit tighter because your waistband is always gonna stretch over time with washes and such. But then you do need to add a little bit of slack for sewing and the seams. So I'm just taking my band and I'm gonna sew it across and then connect it, and then when it opens up, I'm gonna take the two flaps and sew them flat. I'll show you close up. I had to change. It is so hot, you guys, and I had to turn the AC on, so I am so sorry for the noise, but this is what it should look like. Okay, can you see it? Can you see it? So now the last two steps. All right, so eventually I'm gonna put a little square in the front, like as the last step. So that's actually where I'm gonna put my seam. That way I know it gets reinforced by those extra stitches when I put the square on, but I'm sure you could put it anywhere and it'll be okay. I'm gonna sew over the elastic like 3 times, so it's gonna be reinforced, but that's just kind of my thought process. So my plan is actually to do a my plan is actually to do a fold in technique. So I'm going to put the band on the inside and then fold it in, right, and go over it, so it'll eventually look like folded in like that. The first step to that being that I'm gonna put it here on the seam and I'm gonna stitch, and then we're gonna pull the elastic as we sew all the way around the band, and that will make it cinch when we're done. So we're pulling the elastic taut as we sew it through. It's like kind of weird, but like, you know, just give it a try, okay? And be patient with yourself. We are all trying new things. Very important step that I almost forgot. So when you're putting the waistband in, after you do that initial like stitch, what are these angles? Okay, somebody help me. After you do that initial basting stitch, you want to go ahead and put the waistband all the way around and stretch it out like to how you want it to fit, and then you have to pin it in the corners. Like, you have to give yourself guidelines, okay? So you have to pin it evenly around at least 4 times. Otherwise, you could be like pulling at the wrong speed and at the end have like, it's just all wrong. So you should definitely not skip this part. You're gonna stretch it and pin it around. Let me just do it and I'll show you. Okay. See? And then you gotta know where to pin it to. Okay, see? That way I know how far it needs to be pulled.
For ya, that boy got be rooted for ya. One touch and I'm brand new for ya. And now he's thinking about me every night. Oh, so see it, see, baby, I know, 'cause that's me, espresso. Move it up, down, left, right, oh, switch it up like Nintendo. So you can't see, baby, I know, 'cause that's me, espresso. Isn't that sweet, I guess so. I'm working late, 'cause I'm a singer. You look so cute, wrapped around my finger.
Look how cute they are. They actually look so cute. I have not tried them on yet, but I did just hem the bottom of the shorts, and now I did have an idea. I have been looking for this free motion embroidery foot for so long, and I finally found one in store. Like, yes, I know they're online or whatever, but I'm like so weird about ordering things online. Okay, so I thought maybe I would try to do a freehand embroidery of just a little like heart square that I can sew on here, just like that little square patch look, and then I'll put on like a cuter tee and like, I don't know, maybe I'll like style these and show you how they look. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna try to embroider with this foot. You're supposed to turn off like the treads on the bottom of the machine and then just like, yeah, I guess use a zigzag stitch to embroider. I don't know, I haven't done it yet.
Walked in and she came through for you. Soft skin and I'm perfumed for you. I know I'm out and doing it for you. That probably could be rooted for you. One touch and I'm brand new for you. And now he's thinking about me every night. Oh, isn't that sweet? I guess so. Say you can't sleep, baby, I know. 'Cause that's me, espresso. Move it up, down.
Here they are. Excuse the wrinkly top, but here are the shorts. I feel like I made them a little too short for out and about for the summer, but I will definitely, I don't know, I like them. I'll probably wear them anyway, who cares. My little embroidered heart came out so cute. I can't wait to keep embroidering things. I am really excited because hand embroidery just wasn't working for me. And it was pretty easy. I think I'll definitely be making another pair, but maybe tracing a pair of like jorts that I have. I don't know, but I like them a lot actually. I think they came out so cute. And I can't recommend enough the 1.5 inch waistband. I don't know what it is, but I personally just think they're better. That being said, thanks for hanging out today, and we will work on painting the bedroom probably tomorrow because I really can't put it off too much longer. All right, see ya.